Hello and welcome to this video on the lowest common denominator and excluded values of rational equations. The objective of this video is to teach you how to find the lowest common denominator, and that should sound extremely familiar. And then we're going to introduce this new term called excluded values. Now, the context for what we're talking about with lowest common denominator and excluded values is going to be rational equations. And we've been talking about rational functions, right? And these are the kind of functions that look like this: f of x equals 1 over x, where visually we have say some asymptotes, right? Here and here, and then I have this type of function. So now we're going to be looking at equations, and again, today we're finding the LCD and excluded values. Prior knowledge for this lesson is going to require you to put on your factoring cap, and specifically we're going to be looking at here I have trinomials and a binomial. If I want to factor this trinomial, we can use the AC method. What factors of -2 produce a -1? So this would be x plus 2 times, actually not plus 2. Plus 2 would give us a positive b value on a negative, so x minus 2 times x plus 1. So there is my trinomial factored. Here for difference of squares, I have two perfect squares, so I can open up two binomials and I take the square root of x squared, which is x, and square root of 49, which is 7, and they have alternate signs, which make our b value disappear. Okay, so there's some factoring background. To start off, I want to talk about what a rational equation is. A rational equation is an equation that involves at least one rational expression. So you can see some rational expressions here, and I have a variable in the denominator. Okay, these are rational expressions because I have an equal sign present. Okay, so you can see here I have a variable denominator and there's equal sign, therefore they are a rational equation. These are non-examples. In this example here, right, we have no equal sign. I do have rational expressions, however, it's not set equal to anything, so this would just be a rational expression. And in this example, I have an equation, however, there are no variables in the denominators, making them rational expressions. So today we're going to focus on the lowest common denominator, or the LCD, of a rational equation. And what it is the product of all factors shared between. So the product of all factors shared between two or more denominators. So I'm going to highlight this in green and you'll kind of see why I'm doing this in a moment. Between two or more denominators and any remaining factors. Okay, so that is our LCD. So here's just an overview of what we're doing. So I have rational expressions. The first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is factor. So I have to make sure my denominator is completely factored. After factoring, you can see here that I have this factor, x plus 6. It's shared with this other expression. Okay, and that's what I mean by shared, right? X plus 6. This is shared. Now, I also have other factors, but notice x minus 6, that's not shared with 2 or x. 2, that's not shared with x minus 6 or the x over here, and then the x, that's not a factor that's present in either of these expressions. So these become remaining factors. They're remaining. Now, how we write our LCD is you take the shared factors, Okay, and you write those first. So if I was writing shared, this would be x plus 6. I write that once, and you can see that present here, x plus 6. Now, I also am going to take the remaining factors too. Okay, so I have x minus 6, right? I write that down, and that's present here. And then I take 2. I'll put that out front. We always put numerical coefficients out front. And then we also have this x, so I bring that along. Okay. So here's my shared factor, here's my remaining, and you'll see that the LCD for this example is 2x times x plus 6, x minus 6. Okay, that'll be it for this concept kind of overview video. Please click the next couple of examples to view how we are going to find our LCD.